In this video, we are going to see part 1 of chapter 3, and that is we are going to concentrate on pair of linear equations with two variables. In this first part, we will look into graphical method alone. We already know the degree of the variable should be equivalent to 1, only then it is called a linear equation. Here we are going to give two linear equations, hence it is said to be a pair, and here the variables are x and y. I have given the general form of pair of linear equations where a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 coefficients are going to be always real numbers, and a1, b1 and a2, b2 can never be 0 because it is going to be linear equation. System of linear equations can be classified into two major categories that are consistent and inconsistent. Consistent means it will have solution, inconsistent means it will not have solution. Consistent can be further classified into two, that is dependent and independent. Dependent means it will have so many solutions, that is infinitely many solutions, and independent are said to be it will have only one solution. We will understand with graphical method. So we already know that linear equations will form a straight line in the graph. So when two linear equations are given, we can get two different lines in the graph. When these lines are intersecting at single point and we can say it as consistent. The given system is said to be consistent and it will have only one solution. That intersecting point is said to be one solution and it is also said to be unique. And this system is said to be independent. And we can also just find out from the given linear equation, that is the coefficient a1 divided by a2 is not equivalent to b1 divided by b2. When this particular ratio is getting satisfied from the given equation, then the system is said to be consistent and it is also independent. If the ratio of the coefficients of the given two linear equations are all equal, then it is said to be coincident lines. That is, in the graph, you can find two lines are overlapping in this and forming a single straight line. And hence you get infinitely many solutions, and also we can know that the system is consistent. It is dependent because each line is dependent on each other. That is, they are superimposed. Next, parallel lines. Here, the ratio of the coefficients a1 divided by a2 is equivalent to b1 divided by b2 is not equivalent to c1 divided by c2. If you find the equations to have this type of coefficients ratio, then it is said to be parallel lines. That is, these lines are not at all going to intersect in the graph, and hence we will not have any solutions out of these two equations, and we can also specify the system to be inconsistent. By comparing the ratios of the coefficients of the given linear equations, we can find whether the system is consistent or not. And in the next video, we will solve the linear equations through algebraic method.